from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Greg, midway into this season, sometimes a team can get hot and turn it on. What are some of the causes of that?
You know, often teams can reach that tipping point with how they play. It all comes together in a hurry, and they make a run. But that's the exception, Kevin, not the rule.
Green. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. On the block, it's Vanderbilt and Davis. MP out there with Curry, and it's Lewis in its small forward. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. Gets an open look and hits.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
All right, let's hand it over to David Aldridge, who has a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. Well, tonight, all eyes will be on MP and Victor Wembanyama. Everyone knows they're two of the favorites for MVP this year. MP said he has a lot of respect for Wembanyama and how hard he plays, that he doesn't rely only on great skill and size. And I know for sure that that respect runs the other way as well. Kevin?
Yeah, Wembanyama has said this before, so I'm glad you throw that in there, David. It does go both ways. Thank you. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. The three from MP. Drills the three-pointer.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
For San Antonio, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. That one falls.
Such an advantage to have a big man who can dish it like Draymond.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Richard, when it comes to Draymond Green, we know about his defense, but what does he give you offensively?
I think it starts with his passing. Not many big men can do what he does the way he does it. And especially effective when he's hitting the three ball, stretching the floor, allowing for more space for his shooters.
Lewis on the wing. Vassell wide open. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Curry. His three-pointers off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Curry finds MP. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Spurs trail by 6. Lewis passes to Wembanyama. And Davis pulls it down. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Floats it up for Davis. And stolen by Vassell. To the inside. Hassel misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Curry against Lewis. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And another basket for the Lakers.
He has perfected his ability in the pick and roll. Curry going to work.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And a moment here to recognize the Western Conference Player of the Month, MP.
And you can see how valuable he is to the team with the amount of offense that he generates. Rarely is there a bucket where he didn't have a hand in creating it.
Curry brings the double. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
And I like seeing Green go up for that flush, showing how powerful he can be.
Now, here's MP. He's guarded closely.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
To the paint. And Green slams it in.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Lakers leading by 4. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks, Kevin. Greg Popovich and I did speak a few minutes ago. We talked about a lot of things, including how to try and slow down Steph Curry. He said it's the usual stuff. You can't go under screens. You have to contest without fouling. You have to recognize he will put the ball on the floor and drive if you overplay him. That's a lot to account for, guys.
Okay, David, thanks.
Nice possession. MP giving him a great look there.
San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Outside, Green. Vassell outside. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Hields checked in for Vassell. And the Lakers also making a switch. Sharps checked in for Anthony Davis.
Look at Hield's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone a look, not just himself.
Abdul-Jabbar for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Lewis. The 3 from MP. Good on the three-point shot. Abdul-Jabbar's got 14 points for the game.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Lewis passes to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Lets it go from deep. Three-pointer, Hield. And it's Curry with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
There's the lob to the hoop. It's stolen by Green. Fires for 3. And Hield gets it to go on the assist by Lewis. Lewis has got his 3rd assist on the night. Floats it up for MP. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
What execution. MP getting up high for that finish.
Here's Lewis. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Puts up a 3. The Lakers with the rebound. What more can you say about this team? They've won 35 games in a row. No one seems to have any answers for them right now.
And while this has been a legendary run, this group seems to have a gift of the collective mentality to know that all of these wins don't matter if they don't bring home the Larry O'Brien trophy when the season is all said and done. It don't mean a thing if you ain't got that ring.
There's a screen. It's Curry outside. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. He's got 10.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's Los Angeles now. They're on an 18-7 run. Floats it up for MP. They swipe it.
Ball able from the Lakers basket. Los Angeles ball. Substitution on the court.
Green's checked in for the Spurs. Lewis comes in for Hield. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Branham, the pass to Green. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Devin Vassell out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then it's Lewis. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Branham in at the shooting guard position. That's the San Antonio foul. Vassell, no good.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at him now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Love the energy that MP plays with. His young legs let him get to the open floor. And finish it.
Spurs have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And here's MP for 3. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Lewis passes to Branham. Green with a screen on Abdul-Jabbar. It's Vassell on the wing. Clock at 6. Branham off target with his 3. And here's Abdul-Jabbar. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. The 3 ball. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Lewis kicks to Vassell. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's MP. Again, Los Angeles.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
Outside, Green. Here's Sochan. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Sochan's got 7 points in the game.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Abdul-Jabbar looking over the floor. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. The Spurs shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently.
Lakers ball.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. A different look now for San Antonio. Wembanyama comes in for Sochan. And Castle is subbed in for Vassell. And then for the Lakers, Sharp's checked in for Anthony Davis. Lewis comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Austin Reeves. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Here's Branham. Abdul-Jabbar covering. A floater. The rebound by the Lakers. Sharp's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Atlanta had a huge game. He scored an incredible number of points, and as we've come to expect, he filled it up from three-point range whenever he could. A fantastic performance from him, something he wants to repeat tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
For three, buries the long-range jumper. Abdul-Jabbar's got 33.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Lewis passes to Wembanyama. Knocks down the three ball.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
And the basket by MP.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Stephen Curry.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
MP's shot is good.
A great sign for MP in his career, the ability to convert in traffic.
Here's Lewis. The rebound by the Lakers. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face.
Green with a screen on Lewis. Here's Castle. And that time, also a missed shot. LA has gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Curry kicks to Vanderbilt. The three from MP. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Spurs shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Count it.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
The greatest shooter ever, Steph Curry. You played with him. What was it like seeing him day in and day out?
I had the pleasure of playing with Steph the first year he broke the NBA record for threes in a season. And when I tell you he was just scratching the surface, he was always looking to push the boundaries, to see what he can do, and to work at every aspect of his shooting.
Pass to Castle. Here's Branham. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence. He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Inside. Castle misses.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul of the game.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Vassell, he's checked in for the Spurs. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Davis is checked in. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Abdul-Jabbar for 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lewis on the way to halt the run. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Lets the 3 fly. Good! Another Miller from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, able to put on a show for the ages. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Hey folks, first off, looking ahead to All-Star Weekend. Let's see who's in the running to compete in the three-point contest.
A bunch of long-range snipers, cold-blooded. Still a way to go with the selection process, but this is a strong start.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Lakers.
Their ability to string.
That is more than enough of us.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Taking a look at the Lakers. On the block, it's Vanderbilt and Davis. Curry is out there with Abdul-Jabbar, and it's Lewis in at the three, the small forward. Vanderbilt setting the pick for MP. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
How about the vision from MP in the pick and roll? That's very encouraging to see.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
MP got the job done tonight, as usual. Get the popcorn ready. It's game time.